We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. We came back from Ecuador, right now we're in the San Fernando Valley, and we're at my mom's house. And a lot of people are always asking for me, they love the shows with my family on it, so I thought that'd be a great idea to bring on Mother Monarch.
Hello, Joan Monarch here.
Thanks for
Good
coming
to see
on.
you guys again. It's been a while.
Yeah. So, I'm so proud of my mom. She has been on a healthy whole food diet for 5 years now.
Correct.
5 years. And, 5 years ago, she just went and started eliminating refined sugars and processed starches and other damaging foods, and she's reaped many benefits.
I have. One of them was that I lost weight that first month without even trying. I wasn't trying to lose weight. I was happy with my weight, but that really, I guess it's a health benefit overall. But the other thing is my bone density has improved. The last time I had my cholesterol taken, even though I have good cholesterol and I don't smoke and I am not overweight, it was starting to creep up. And the last time I had it taken, I dropped like 18 points. And it's just been working well, very well.
So you lost 6 pounds in the first month of eating a better diet?
Yeah, you're going to keep talking about those crummy little 6 pounds. But yes, I did. That wasn't my goal. That's why,
Right,
I was
right.
just trying to be healthier, really.
Right.
But I couldn't believe it.
And before then, you didn't really necessarily need to lose the weight because you were on pretty much a diet. You were restricting yourself from certain foods and things like that.
Correct. I had followed the Atkins Diet for the past, 5-6 years prior to this time. On and off. And that's the thing. I would go on, I'd lose some weight, I'd go off a little bit, and gain a couple pounds, go back on. It just wasn't as consistent as it could have been, and I'm not that sure it was real healthy.
So, yeah, the Atkins Diet, many of you probably know that it's not a very healthy thing. What they do is they say eat all the protein you want, animal protein, while eliminating carbs to almost nothing. Now, that's usually very unhealthy for many people. However, my mom, on the other hand, was kind of doing it in a more healthy way. She was eating a lot of salads instead of animal protein. Maybe she put salmon in the salads and she would cut down the carbs. And she always did this diet in order to keep her weight in check. So then when 5 years ago, she went on a healthy whole food diet. I've always been telling her, I've been on a raw food diet for 12 years. I'm not the type of guy who say go 100% raw. I understand that you can be very healthy on a whole food diet, eliminating the most damaging foods such as refined sugars and processed starches. So what she did was, after 7 years of me being on a raw food diet, she decided to hop on board and she eliminated refined sugars and processed starches. And then she didn't have to worry about the Atkins anymore because not only did she lose all the pounds from like when she was battling with the Atkins, but she lost 6 more after that.
That's true. And I also learned some other tips. Dr. Bishi, I spoke to him about my bone density, and he changed me from the calcium that you buy at the stores, at the drugstores, to whole food calcium. We added vitamin D. We added food enzymes, which really helped to get all the goodness from all the calcium and the vitamin D into my system, which I think really helped, because my bone density after that 1 year, after having just used the other items plus Actinol, and I'm still on Actinol just in case that has some little benefit, either remained the same or went down a little bit. But this time it started to increase my bone density, and my doctor was thrilled. She was at the point where after 10 years of not really seeing improvement, she was going to recommend shots, which I wasn't going to take anyway. But in any event, she just said, no, not necessary. You're going in the right direction. That was real exciting because it took so many years to see some kind of positive change.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a big wow.
So, yeah, my mom is on a whole foods diet.
I am.
And she is a lot more healthier than anyone else I know out here. It's unbelievable. She looks amazing. She has good energy.
Most of the time I do, yes.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Can we ask how old you are?
You can. I'm going to be 65 next month.
65.
Yes.
Wow. And
Well, I was right. I myself cannot believe it.
you look great.
Thanks, Maddie.
Right on. So, my mom actually just retired as a school psychologist after like 30 years.
No, 23, honey.
23 years in the Palmdale School District. And now she's home alone. And I convinced her to make an ebook on her story and, how she recipes and how she did this whole foods diet and how she can inspire others. And she actually did it. And we now have it available. Maybe you could say something about your ebook.
It's totally based on my experience, and I go back and I say what was happening before, then when I started, and then how it's gone since then. I have some recipes, different things I eat at different times of the day. Sometimes it's just snacks, healthy snacks. If I don't have time for lunch, I'll just throw things in my purse, and I'm sure there's many of you out there who do that, but they should be healthy things. And, it's not the end all the things I tell you about. As long as you choose healthy choices, that's great. And trying to think.
Was it easy to transition?
There were some difficulties. I talk about some of the cravings also. And I talk about my most difficult area of transition, which was coffee. It took me over 2 years to eliminate coffee from my diet. And I replaced it with something else, and some people will probably say, no big deal, but it's a healthier choice, so I feel good about that.
Sure. And how didn't you have a little difficulty with bread or anything?
Of course. Bread, that was my most difficult, and I eliminated it. I started using flaxseed crackers and different types of such seed crackers. And the one other thing that went out with the bread was the butter. And because bread and butter, particularly if it's sourdough melting into the bread, is phenomenal. But I don't eat butter anymore either. So.
Right.
Yeah, and now I'll spread the cracker with avocado or something like that. But it's all in my little book. It was fun. It was fun.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So, but basically, it's the benefits.
Right.
I do feel good. I feel very good.
So you think you could help others?
I would be happy to try. Yeah, I geared it towards the elderly because people just don't know where to start. They want to be healthier, but just the thought of any big diet is frightening. You don't want to change your whole life. And I have changed my life a lot, but it was one step at a time, and it would be everybody's choice as to which steps they wanted to take. Because, as Matthew always says, if you leave out one thing that isn't good for you, you're making a big difference. So that's pretty much what it's all about. And it can be used for anybody. I geared it toward my age range, but it can be used for anyone who's at that stage where they don't know where to start. Because they listen to Matt and they hear about all the raw stuff that he eats. And, there are in-between stages.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah. Okay, so this is all available on our website right now. You could actually go to joanmonarch.com and it will take you straight to this ebook.
Wow.
And you could even actually meet with her too if you like. We have an option there on that also. Yeah, thanks for coming on, Mom.
You're certainly welcome. Thank you for having me, and thank you for being here. I'm so glad to see you and Sheila.
What's it like us being in Ecuador?
Oh, here we go. I'm thrilled you're there because I know you're happy. It's a great lifestyle for you, but it's much too far away. It just grabs me.
Uh-oh. And who do we got there?
Joan Monarch, letter handler, Matt's mom.
And Matt Monarch, and my mom's about to cry, I think. And I'm excited about her new ebook and offering that. And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.